Students, today we are going to start a new topic, that is food chain. Children, food chain means from the word if we say chain means that continuation of one thing. Now if we are talking about the word continuation, that means it will start from one point, right? So when it is starting from one point and getting further into another different steps, and it is getting completed at one point, starting from a point and it is ending at a point. This full procedure, you can say, or the full cycle we are talking about is called a chain, right? So here the topic is food chain. Children, food chain means the point from where the food chain has started. That means if I talk about in a general way with I will tell you about the steps, then we will read in the book. In the food chain, it starts from the producers, right? Producers means our green plants. Those are the producers, right? These producers are being used by the consumers. And consumers, children, consumers are of two types. First is your primary consumer, and second one is your secondary consumer. When we talk about primary consumer, these green plants are being eaten by the herbivorous animals. You all know, we have discussed that herbivorous animals are the animals which eat only plant, right? So the green plants are eaten by the first consumer, that is primary consumer. Those are your herbivorous animals, right? Now these primary consumers are eaten by the secondary consumers. Secondary consumers are the carnivorous animals, right? So secondary consumers are the carnivorous animals. Children, when your herbivorous animals, you can say, or your secondary consumer animals, say, they will die one day, right? And when they die, their decaying parts, the dead and decaying parts that are left on the ground, are being eaten up by the animals with whom we call as decomposers, right? So this is your food chain. It started from the producers and it ended at the decomposer. This is called your food chain, that one organism has been eaten up by the another organism to fulfill its need and to end at one part, right? So now we will be reading from the book. Every organism needs energy in order to live. For example, plants trap solar energy while animals eat plant or other plant. Food chain. Now this is important, children. Food chain is a sequence that depicts the transfer of energy in the form of food from one organism to the next, right? As I showed you over here. Consumers, herbivorous animals, from where they will get energy? From the food, and that food from where they are getting from the green plants, right? When these herbivorous animals have got energy, their energy will be transferred to the animals who will be eating the primary consumers, that is your herbivorous animals, right? So this is a continuation of transferring energy from one organism to another. In other words, it is a sequence. In other words, you can, if you will write this also, it is a sequence of who eats whom in order to obtain nutrition, is also called your food chain. A food chain may start from an autotroph or primary producer. Now the levels of food chain. First is your producer. Green plants which prepare food by photosynthesis are called producers. I told you that your green plants are your producers. Consumers, they consume producers as food. Herbivorous are primary consumers because they eat the plant directly, right? And carnivorous are called secondary consumers as they eat the herbivorous and thus consume the food produced by producers indirectly, right? Like if they have eaten the plants, so indirect way में आप जो आपके carnivorous animals हैं उनको भी plant का nutrition मिल रहा है, right? Decomposers, they are at the end of food chain. They feed on dead animals and dead plants and break down the remains into mineral and gases which are then used by green plants. Thus, a food chain, the energy flows from producers, plant to consumers, animals, right? Now, there are examples related to this food chain, right? And what is that example? Food chain on land. If we talk about land, how on land the food chain is formed. So see, grass on land, children, grass is eaten by the grasshoppers, right? These grasshoppers are eaten up by the frog. So the what were the nutrition or what were the energy the grasshopper had took from grass? It has gone into the frog. Then frog was being eaten by the eagle, and eagle has eaten snake, and snake has eaten that eagle. This is a continuation of a food chain, right? If we talk about water, children, food chain is formed in water also, right? Because there are aquatic animals also inside, insects, animals. So how they are surviving? They are also surviving in the same way as it is carrying on land. Like water plants are eaten up by the water insects. Water insects are being eaten by the small insects. Small insects are eaten by the large fish. And children, lastly, these large fish, who have eaten this large fish, they are being eaten by the humans. So this is your food chain, from where one organism has been eaten up by the another organism, so as to get the carry forward of the energy or the nutrients.